So what could have been a 21-0 Miami lead, now 14-0 with Georgia Tech threatening. Here's a pitch back to Peoples, and again they lose yardage. John Spence with the tackle, loss of 6.
What an excellent job by Spence. We just talked about
He needs 15 on second down. Not much at all for Anthony Allen. Anthony Allen hit immediately. Time now for our Progress Energy Progress Report as we look at the first quarter statistics, David. See the time of possession surprisingly close. Total yards not so much. Miami starting big, rolling hard. The bang bang play, knee was down, overruled the call on the field. Meanwhile, third down and 15 at the 24 for Georgia Tech. Washington gets a block on the corner, looks for help. Now he gets around the corner and stumbles at the 21. He's 11 for 13. This has plenty of distance, and it's good. So the Yellow Jackets are on the scoreboard.
You got 7, but you put some points on the board, and now your defense maybe gets a little bit of momentum out of that.
Scott Blair to kick off. Johnson and Cooper are deep, standing at their own goal line. This is a short kick. They'll take it at the 10. This is Cooper. And Cooper gets out to the 24-yard line, and that's where
defense at some point today.
Damian Berry in the backfield with Morris. Hankerson has a blocker inside. Very nice design on the play. Good execution. Tarrant finally makes the stop of 8 yards. Here's Berry, right side. Slashes across the 35, has a first down.
Go with our number 4 quarterback, but he's answered the bell.
Well, that's for sure, Hog. I don't know that he's number 4 on the list anymore.
Berry across the 40 to the 42.
Randy Shane tried to dispel any type of controversy for quarterback because Ja'Cory Harris probably will be back next week from a concussion.
They've got Berry rolling now. He gets out. He's got the corner. Look out into the secondary. And out to the 45-yard line.
Up the field.
Berry goes out. He's got 13 carries, 65 yards. And Cooper gets tackled in the backfield. There is a flag back to the 45. 11 minutes to play in the half. Cooper now is your setback. Here's Coop to the 48. In Chapel Hill against North Carolina. That's always a good old-fashioned Donnybrook. And we'll be there for that one at noon. Second down and 17. Morris complete. Benjamin can flat out fly, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage. The
26 comes up and finishes the play.
Third down, and it's dropped. Benjamin was wide open. That would have been 6. He had gotten behind everybody.
Georgia Tech dodged the bullet right there.
Hey, this is the first punt for Miami this afternoon. Matt Bosher averages 45 yards. Tarrant takes this one inside the 10. Looks for help and tiptoes across the 19 at Bobby Dodd Stadium. First down and 10. Ball at the 20. Georgia Tech with the option. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all that's there for Washington.
Play here for Georgia Tech.
Really a tough offense to defend against, and yet Miami doing a heck of a job. Did one last year too. Held them under 100 yards rushing. This is Smith around the right side. Look out to the 35. We'll see where the mark is at the 36-yard line. Told you this is a combination of a lot of different offenses. They need to get it rolling. This is Allen, tries to pick up a few tough yards.
Straight ahead. It's one cut and go downhill.
Second down and 7. Here's the pitch outside. This is Peoples. Well defended by Miami.
Option game. And here Telemac comes up, defeats the block on the outside, and blows up Peoples on the option pitch.
Good play here. Back to Peoples. Peoples has the sideline and loses his footing. But he's down inside the 40.
Yeah, I talked about his big day at Georgia, over 200 yards 2 years ago. He's become a complete back for Paul Johnson.
First and 15, and again Smith on that left side.
That left side, and it's been the wide stuff that's caused problems for Miami.
They need 11 yards, and they're not going to get it there. Washington hit immediately.
Taking the quarterback. Bailey's right here. He's going to crash to the inside and meet the quarterback. Now it's up to Tevin. Now he should pitch that football to Roddy Jones. Just a bad decision by the redshirt sophomore quarterback, and he's one of the really good defensive players in the country.
Georgia Tech 3 for 6 on third down conversions today. Looking into the corner, this is going to be incomplete, intended for Stephen Ford on fourth down and 11. Here's the pitch. Not going to get there. Smith picks up one. He's 10 short. Miami averaging almost 8 yards a carry. Here they are on first down and 10. Batted down at the line. It'll bring up 6.5 tackles for loss. There's Hankerson. They run the ball instead. This is Miller. Gain of 2.
Limiting the ground game and forcing Miami in these situations. Third and long.
They need 8. To the outside and overthrown.
But so he has to dial some things up, and pressure's one of them.
Bosher's punt is a knuckleball. Tarrant will have to move back to fair catch it.
One thing happened for them. They need Virginia Tech to lose a game because they get Virginia Tech next weekend.
Going down the sidelines, incomplete. Terrific play made by JoJo Nicholas, knocking it away at the last second. Number 29 was in his hip pocket. Watch the end of this.
Boy, look at the left hand come in right at the end, keeps the right hand off of the receiver, and is able to bat it away. Melton trying to reach back. Ball just slightly underthrown, but still an excellent job by Nicholas to come up.
And for Georgia Tech, punt, field goal, and gave it up on downs. Straight ahead we go. Allen, big hold, still on his feet across the 35, 20 yards. Washington keeps it across the 40. How about the role that Anthony Allen has been for his career? Second down and 5. Still on his feet across midfield into Miami territory.
It has in this triple option offense.
Naval Academy has made a living off of that play. Washington now with 40 yards. Under 3 minutes we go in the first half. Stadium, Grant Field. They're honoring the 1990 National Championship team. What a year that was for the Yellow Jackets. Washington gets back to the line of scrimmage. Penalty for Georgia Tech here in the first half.
And that was the comment as he came on. How many times do we see that today?
Third down and 12. Washington has not been successful with the passing game and is in trouble again here. Should be spectacular. Sean Poole is going to try to punt it away. He'll try to pooch it into the corner. That ball will hit, well, out of bounds, and it'll be marked way up. What about the, let's see where he stops.
2-minute offense, so I think this is a green light special now for Randy Shannon and his offense as he lets Stephen Morris go to work.
Right side, this is Miller. Miller's got speed, and the elusive Lamar Miller has a big game.
Nice pickup.
He's got 63 yards, had 125 last week. Here Morris throws incomplete. That was intended for Benjamin. Reese moved from safety to corner. He's out of Auburn, Alabama. Auburn with a big game against Georgia. We'll see. Cam Newton. Third down, and they need 13. Morris with plenty of time and plenty of room to run. He's out close to the first down, be about a yard short. Under a minute.
I would expect a timeout for Paul Johnson. 6'2", 185 pounds. This is a kid, an outstanding career in high school. Monsignor Pace High School, Miami, Florida. Miami went on to lose that game at Virginia.
Now Harris did throw some in shorts this week down in Miami. They're trying to get him ready for the Virginia Tech game, which is up next Saturday. And now Miami will take a timeout. That's their final timeout. So both teams now out of timeout. Well, as you look at his numbers here, Arch, you know, he has to be the most pivotal Cane player in decades. I mean, he controls the fate and future of Miami football resurgence.
How about his day he had against Georgia Tech a year ago? 33 completions over 400 yards. Or, I mean, in his career, 33 completions over 400 yards and 5 touchdowns just against Georgia Tech in his career.
Had one of the best Septembers ever. last year. And remember, he created that Heisman buzz. Last Tarrant will be standing at his 20, and he is dangerous. They come with pressure. This is a high tail wagger. Tarrant will go all the way back to the 14-yard line. And he'll fall down on about
run the football, maybe get an explosion play. If you get one, then you rethink it. But right here, I think they'll be very conservative.
Good call, Dave. He's only thrown 4 times. He's 1 for 4. And with 42 seconds left, you just want to hold and secure the football. They'll be going after it. They'll be trying to strip it down here. Neither team with any timeouts left.
Making his way over here. Coach, I'll tell you what, on that first drive, your offensive line really dominating there at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you know, we came out and we know we had to establish the run game against Georgia Tech because they're a physical football team just by nature. And we got to ride those big guys up front to give us a chance today.
Yeah. What about your defense? You have to be proud, at least for this first half.
First half, very proud, but then, you know, they started making yards towards the end of the second quarter. So a couple of plays we have to go in the locker room and adjust to what they had presented to us.
Okay, anything else you're going to tell the guys at halftime here?
Well, we got another 30 minutes of football. Task is 0-0 right now. We're tied up, so you can't look at the score, but now you got to keep playing hard.
All right, Randy Shannon headed to the locker room with his Miami Hurricanes on top here, 14-3. We're at halftime.